Greetings and a heartfelt welcome, everyone. I hope you're all faring well. I'm Dr. Jean Marie, and I'm delighted for you to join me for our conversations on love. This episode is titled Accepting Yourself with Love and Compassion. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love others. You will not be able to love others. If you have no compassion for yourself, then you're not able of developing compassion for others. Quoted by the Dalai Lama. How can I recognize when I'm not being self-compassionate? What does it look like? What does it feel like? Many of us are open to showing compassion for others, but find it difficult to be compassionate with ourselves. Self-compassion is enfolding ourselves in a blanket of our own love, warmth, and understanding at all times. It is not self-pity, self-centeredness, or excessive self-indulgence, but a genuine act of loving ourselves wholeheartedly. Beyond feelings of failure and inadequacy, being self-compassionate relieves us from needless suffering and self-imposed anxiety. It is an empowering self-management tool that enables us to be tolerant, tender, and gentle with ourselves. And ultimately, we can experience inner peace and a healthier and more joyful life. And loving and caring for ourselves strengthens our capacity to serve others. So it is our personal responsibility and paramount to human existence. And we can become more self-compassionate by knowing our worth, being self-forgiving, and affirming self-love. I shall highlight each. Know your worth. What beliefs do you hold that make you feel unworthy? Compounding fears and negative emotions make us feel unworthy. Hiding behind feelings of guilt and shame, self-doubt keeps us trapped in loneliness, isolation, and despair. And some may feel if others really knew them, they would not be liked. Therefore, risking rejection and abandonment, which may be common themes weaved throughout the stories of our lives. No one is exempt from life trials and tribulations that can be invaluable experiences for personal and spiritual growth. And it is important for us to know and realize that worthiness is our divine birthright and independent of perceived worthiness by the recipient or the giver. Give yourself rest and reprieve from the burden of unworthiness through self-compassion. As Buddha quotes, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your own love and affection. So accept all of you with no apologies and live with no regrets. And when we feel worthy and love ourselves, we reflect this healing quality to others. Next, be self forgiving. No matter how many joyful experiences we've encountered, we tend to focus on a collection of past memories of our perceived wrongs and mistakes. And it's important for us to know that forgiveness is liberating and gives us freedom from suffering. What can we learn from our life experiences and challenges? Perhaps we have learned how to build emotional resilience, set healthy boundaries, and reclaim our power. When thoughts arise with messages of self-condemnation, we can regard them as opportunities to face ourselves in healthy ways by acknowledging our feelings, reframing our thoughts, and acting on intentions of self-forgiveness. And be grateful for life experiences and discover the opportunities for personal and spiritual growth to move forward. Next, affirm self-love. Love is an inherent quality of self-compassion. Move beyond the adversarial relationship with yourself and those annoying impulses to engage in self-condemnation. Accepting ourselves is knowing the truth of who we really are. And affirm self-love by demonstrating the 9 ingredients that are the recipe for love, that are normal attitudes of love that includes patience, kindness, generosity, humility, courtesy, unselfishness, good temper, guilelessness, and sincerity. For example, when I'm uh, patient with myself, I am calm, composed, and I can attain clarity. When I'm kind to myself, I am considerate and treat myself well. When I'm in good temper, I'm not reactive, quick tempered, or easily ruffled. Being guileless, I think no evil thoughts of myself. When I'm sincere, I seek truth and know the truth of who I am. And being courteous, generous, and unselfish enables us to treat others with value, dignity, and self respect. And through humility, we realize that we are capable of making these perceived mistakes, but we remain open to learning and growing. And these 9 ingredients from Henry Drummond's Spectrum of Love that I adopt as a holistic model of love. It helps us be mindful of how we are treating and being with ourselves in our daily lives. Develop a checklist with affirmations reflecting these ingredients. Face yourself in the mirror and affirm, I am love, I am worthy, I am compassionate. And throughout the day, check in with yourself to determine how you're progressing. And through commitment, dedication, and practice, you will become more self compassionate and create a loving and healthy relationship with yourself. In conclusion, as we wholeheartedly connect with ourselves, we have better relationships with others. And as we become self compassionate, we're more empathic, understanding, and accepting of others. We can discern the balance of giving and receiving by setting healthy boundaries. And as Henry Drummond quotes, hold things in proper proportion. You will give yourself to many things, Give yourself first to love. So be gentle with yourself and treat yourself with loving kindness. It's your personal responsibility and the best gift you can give yourself. You can learn more about the ingredients of love by accessing my seminal books, Living in the Spirit of Love, Our Natural State of Being, the Love Mastery Devotion Journal, 21-day weekly journal prompts and affirmations, and my love journal for children, available in English and Spanish. Our love in action practice is to face ourselves wholeheartedly. Journal on those qualities that you admire about yourself and those that you would like to improve. You can also get feedback from a loyal friend, family member, or teacher. And be an astute observer of yourself. Examine your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Look into your own eyes with compassion. Face and embrace your whole self. And this deepens the connection with your inner self. Reflect your true image of divine love. Feel free to share your insights and observations. Email Jean72Farish at yahoo.com. I close with my excerpts on self-wholeness and self-embrace. Self-wholeness. Behold your spiritual self that is whole, unbroken, and free. Live in wholeness, being your true self. Access the well of love that flows from the depths of your heart. And you will feel joy, stability, and inspiration. Wholeheartedly love and care for yourself. Brokenness in the physical has no place in the spiritual. Be assured, knowing you are the essence of love. You are so divine. Self-embrace. You are the fruit of love, a pearl of great value. Embrace your divinity. Wholeheartedly accept and cherish yourself with confidence and courage. Conform to what feels right, good, and true. Gracefully release external measures of success, approval, and illusions of happiness. Be your own yardstick. Be free and find joy in who you are and who you are becoming. Embrace yourself with your own true love. This is Dr. Jean Marie. And remember, an empowered self is a loving self, and keep your love light shining. It's all about love. Create a positive ripple effect for change. Feel free to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in.